Well, I've been living for the last 3 days. This is Nyali. It's a very beautiful place. In fact, I would advise if you're thinking of visiting Mombasa, this is the best place to stay. I mean, if you want to get an Airbnb or an hotel or something, look for something that is around Nyali and at least the green spaces. It makes your experience in Mombasa a bit better because it's a bit cooler than other places. I can tell you there are places I've visited, even to have a drink it's hard because it's very hot. But if you live here, it's cool. And I believe it's because of the tree cover, which is around here. And then we are very close to the sea, and so the breeze. So at night, it will be cooler. During the day, it's cooler. You have much better experience. I would really encourage. And also, if you're using an Airbnb app to come here, I would advise, if you're paying for the Airbnb, maybe you do 1 or 2 days, so you decide whether where you're living you want to continue living there, and then now you can renew the booking or something like that. So when I was coming here, I actually just I got it for 1 day, and then the next day I decided, let me just keep renewing the booking. So because I liked the place, it's a very good place. If you want to come and stay where I'm staying, I think I can do a link. I will do a link so that you can come and stay exactly where I'm staying, and I promise you are going to have a good experience. Some Airbnbs, when you look at it, they have very beautiful, nice room, but now where it is, it's a problem. And with Airbnb, they don't usually tell you exactly where they are. The good thing with these guys, at least they tell you. They tell you they're Nyali, and so that is a little better. So guys, if you want to come here, and if you want to have a good experience, especially if you mind too much heat, because Mombasa is very hot some months, then you want to stay in Nyali. Nyali, it's amazing. So anyways, this is where I'm staying. This is the tree cover, and I love nature. And then you can see the sea is somewhere down there. And I have to tell you something, probably you don't know. Mombasa, the city, is actually an island. This is an island. The sea goes around the city. See that? That is Indian Ocean. It goes around the city. The city is an island. It's actually the only city in Kenya which is an island. And it is the second biggest city in Kenya, after Nairobi, that is. Of course, Nairobi is the capital and it's the biggest city. But this one here is an island. Nairobi is in the mainland. So this is a coast city, which is it's an island in Kenya. Kenya is a country in East Africa. You can Google it. And if you come here for holidays, you'll have amazing experience, or even for business or whatever. But what I'm telling you, if you want to have the best experience, please come stay in Nyali. Yeah, come stay in Nyali, especially for if you love nature, come stay in Nyali. If you want a little cooler, like at night, or even during the day, like now it's much cool. There are places I wouldn't stay. Yesterday I went to this mall. It's called City Mall. I mean, it's beautiful. You have all the big brands in there. I mean, clothes and everything, and food, but it's extremely hot, very hot. So I had to rush. I had to get out of there and come back to Nyali, somewhere at least around Nyali, for my dinner. And that's something. Otherwise, see how beautiful Mombasa is. Mombasa is a very beautiful city, very beautiful. I think most coast cities are beautiful, but Mombasa it's just something else. So the CBD is up there, where you see the concentration of buildings. I'm trying to zoom it a little. That's where the CBD is. Yeah, right there. I hope it's clear, because sometimes when you zoom, it's not usually clear. So that's where the CBD is. And Nyali Nyali is one of the estates. Actually, I think it's the high-end estate, controlled development, although I can see they are beginning to raise some high-rise buildings. But it's one of the estate, and I think, of course, it's the most high-end estate. If you live in Kenya, please correct me if I put any detail that is not correct, because I mean, if you live in Mombasa, you can correct me if I say anything that you think is not correct. But having lived here for a while, even though I've not gone around Mombasa, today I'm actually going down to Kwale, and I'm planning after 2 days I'm gonna come back to Mombasa, and I'm gonna get a taxi to take me around Mombasa probably the whole day, and I see different areas in Mombasa, different places. Maybe at that time I might have some more better information. But if you live in Mombasa and you feel I have misrepresented or given information that is not correct, you are free to correct me. I'm only giving my only opinion, having stayed here, and I have, again, to make it clear, I think I've only stayed mostly in Nyali since I came over. I've just been visiting other areas, and I've been visiting them in the evening, like when I'm going for dinner. So you're free to correct me. This is just an opinion. You can give your own opinion. It's very okay. And if I say something that is not correct according to you, don't be offended. It's just an opinion I'm giving. Otherwise, I love Mombasa. In fact, I'm thinking I'm going to be coming down here after every 1 month. After 1 month, I'm going to be coming here, because from Nairobi, it's so easy to come to Mombasa. You can fly in from Nairobi. You can take a train. The train has a first class, has an economy. If you want to fly in, it's is it 40 minutes? About 40 to 45 minutes from Nairobi capital, and you're in Mombasa. If you take the train, it's about 4.5 hours to 5 hours, and you're in Mombasa. Of course, there is an inter-county train that stops as many stops, but there is then the express one. It's the one that takes like 4.5 hours to 5 hours. So if you want to see other towns on the way to Mombasa, then you might want to take the inter-county. You can be dropping, and you can take maybe several days to get to Mombasa, or 1 or 2 days. That is what I think. But Mombasa is a beautiful city. Along the coast of Kenya, we have many other towns. We have Malindi, we have Watamu, those. There are many. Today I'm actually going down. I'm waiting for my taxi. I'm going down to Kwale County. This Mombasa is in Mombasa County. So I'm going down to Kwale, Diani to be specific. I hear it's very beautiful. So I want to go and experience Diani. I've not been to Diani. Yeah. So anyways, this is a beautiful estate here. I understand the former governor, Joho, he lives in this estate, and that tells you something. If those senior government officials live, I understand he lives in this estate, Nyali, and obviously, that tells you something about the estate. I think this is the most high-end estate, and also cool estate. Very cool. Yeah. But anyway, the thing is, some people want the noisy, the crowded, the whatever. The only issue for me is the heat. The heat. Here, I love it because it's a bit much cooler when you compare to other areas. So this is one view. I'm going to show you another view from the other side. I'm actually doing this from the kitchen balcony. I'm going to show you another view from my bedroom, the bedroom I've been sleeping in, and then there's another view from the sitting room balcony. Yeah.